Hello again, YouTube. This is Dakota Derek from ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com, and today we're going to review the Umarex G36c. This is an H&K G36c, which is officially licensed by Umarex to make H&K products. They're the only ones that have the license to do H&K. So if you see any other G36 out there that are not H&K, well, you know they're not official. This gun has a pretty good weight to it. It feels hefty in the hands. And let me go ahead and review the different parts of this gun. First of all, this gun shoots around 300 FPS, and it has about 600 rounds per minute. It is dual powered, which means, which is pretty interesting feature. It's dual powered in that it has a battery which will charge the AEG, the gears and the motors and everything, and fire the gun at your 600 rounds per minute. But it also has, it can also be fired as a spring gun. So if your battery dies, or you forgot your battery, or whatever, you can use your charging handle here to cock the gun and fire it. It will fire without the battery. Okay, you just heard, because the battery's not in it right now. I was going to show you how to install the battery. Umarex did a great job on these H&K G36Cs. H&K logo right there. Awesome. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit and I'll show you some of the features of this gun. It has an integrated rail system, so you see that it has the rail system that pretty much all G36Cs have, and it also has a rail on the sides and the bottom here. So if you wanted to add a grip or a laser pointer or a flashlight, or basically any of your accessories, you can put them on right there. Okay, it looks like it's ambidextrous with the selector lever on the right side and on the left side. That's not true. That's just a fake selector lever on the right side. The selector lever is on the left side, and you have 3 settings. You can see the white line goes with the white box. That is safe. Then you go to semi. Then you go to full auto. Okay. Working from the back. You have a folding stock. The folding stock, I'm going to just have to hold this weapon left-handed so you can see all this cool stuff. There's a button right there. You just push it in and it releases the buttstock. Okay, the buttstock folds, and there is an ejection deflector right here, and that ejection deflector, because if rounds were ejecting and you're firing, you don't want the rounds coming back at you, so they would deflect off of that. Okay, you'll see M4s have that too. This is an ejection deflector. Well, when you fold your stock, it actually catches on that. There's a little lip on the top that would catch this, and it keeps it from moving. And so now you've got your little submachine gun. To bring it back to the front, or back to the extended position, you got to lift it up just a little bit over the lip that's right there. There's a little lip right there, and snap into place. You're good to go. Okay, right in front of the deflector, this thing right here is where the rounds would normally come out, which is a good spot for, guess what, the hop up. You take your charging handle, you pull it back, it opens up the hop up. There's a little spinny wheel right there. You just use your little fingernail and you move it and you adjust your hop up however you want. The magazine. The magazine is a high capacity 400 round magazine. There's a little lever right here. You just push it forward and the magazine pops right up. Okay. This is just like any other high capacity magazine you've ever seen. In the front part of the magazine, there's a little trap door. You just pop it open, right? And then you fill this chamber right here with 400 rounds. Snap it closed. And then there's a winding wheel on the bottom. You just wind your BBs up, and they go from inside here up to the loader right there. Put the round, put it back in. Now, as you know, all H&K G36 style magazines have little plastic tabs on them, and on both sides there's like tabs on this side and slots on this side, so that if you want to put 2 or more magazines together, you just hook them together. This is the charging handle here. It folds either to the left or to the right. So if you want to pull with your right hand, you can pull here. If you want to pull with your left hand, you can pull here. So it just depends on how you want to fire it or how you want to charge it. Okay, the sights are adjustable. They come with an iron sight. It is a large peep sight or an iron sight, and I want to show you those. Okay, that's the iron sight, right? And you just flip it, a flip sight, and you get your little peep sight. And your peep sight's awful large, so I'm thinking that's a night peep sight or a low light peep sight. And then the front sight has a fixed sight post that's shielded, just like your MP5s. You know, same type of sight there. This is not movable, but the rear sight does adjust. There's a little Phillips head screw. You just tighten it up to lower it or loosen it up to raise it, spring loaded, you know. This gun feels good. It is well constructed. The seams are almost invisible. It is plastic, okay, plastic externals, and it has metal internals. So everything inside the gun is metal gears and what forth and such not. Okay, the barrel did come with a barrel plug. Be sure to remove the barrel plug before firing, or you might lose the plug. It might fly off due to the air pressure. But basically that just keeps dirt and grime out of the inside of your barrel. You know, it's good to, if you're going to store it, it keeps dust and junk out of it. Keeps your gun firing pretty accurately. Okay, let's see, what else? I know I'm forgetting something. Sling mounts, okay, there's one sling mount right here. It's solid plastic, it's very thick plastic, so I'm thinking it's going to support the weight of this gun. There's 2 front sling mounts on the left and right there, boom. But because they're attached to this piece right here, this loose piece, that's the piece that you remove to put your battery inside. I don't know how strong that is, because that's only being held together by a little pin that goes right here, and I'll show you that when I put the battery in. But if you have like a 1-point sling, or just a sling, you want to sling it off of here, off your LBE or LVB or whatever you have, battle vest, that's going to support the weight of the gun, okay? Okay, let me tell you what you get in the box. Okay, you get the gun, obviously, you get the magazine, you get the barrel plug, awesome. You get, actually, let's back up. It didn't even come in a box. It came in, it was shrink wrapped basically, and all the parts were shrink wrapped with it, okay. With the shrink wrap, it came with the barrel plug, obviously. It came with a bag of BBs, about maybe 50 BBs in a Ziploc bag. It came with some advertisement flyers. The Umarex USA warranty. Umarex is USA. Umarex USA. They're in Arkansas. Yeah, those guys are in Arkansas. Comes with a manual. Now the manual is just one sheet. Okay, that's all it really is. Just one sheet. Now it's in English. On this side, it explains how to do everything with your gun that I just explained. Let me back up. Let's put the battery in, then let's go out and shoot it. Okay, let me show you how to put the battery in. Okay, it comes with its own charger. Okay, awesome. It also comes with a battery. This battery is microscopic. This battery is kind of small in my hands. I mean, that's the battery. Okay, you would think, it doesn't have any power. Well, let's check it out. It's a 9.6 volt battery. it's only 300 milliamps, so it doesn't last all day. But it is a 9.6 volt battery, so this gun will support a 9.6 volt battery. If you can find another battery, we'll see how much space we got in the battery compartment. Okay, let's see. It looks like you can see this. There is a pin right here. Okay, there's a pin right there. It can be put in on right here. It can be put in on either side. I'd put it in on this side. So you just push on it, pop. It pops out. You take it. Okay, or you don't. No, it should just come right out. There, came out. Okay. Okay, and then that just allows this front guard to slide off. That's all it is. Those are metal rails. This thing weighs it. Yeah, those are metal rails. Okay, here's the battery, connector, and compartment. And basically, this is a connector like that. It's a small micro connector. Let me go ahead and hook this up. Okay, there, it's hooked up. Okay, this battery will go in or under the handle here. I really don't know how much space. It doesn't look like it'll hold much larger of a battery. Okay, so that would be the one downside of this, a 300 milliamp battery. You're going to constantly recharge it, or you're going to start cocking it and shooting it. Well, a nunchuck might fit if you put one on each side of the barrel. That's a possibility. Have to look at that. Okay, it's in. It's on semi, and it fires. And let's put it on full auto. Sounds pretty good. Let's go out and shoot it. First of all, we're going to do a rate of fire test for the Umarex HK G36c. So let me put it on full auto. And let's chrono this thing. Okay, 8.93 rounds per second. And you can see the FPS also as I shoot these. That's an average FPS. Alright, I'm at 50 feet. I'm going to put it on semi. I'm going to shoot that target right there. From the standing position. Alright, I'm going to put it on full auto, and I'm going to fire at that target from the standing position. Dang, am I shooting straight? This thing shoots straight as hell. Okay, I'm super impressed with this gun. Wow, this is a low-priced AEG and it's shooting really good. It's got metal internals, plastic externals. Thank you for coming out and checking out this video. You can pick these up at screamingeagleairsoft.com.